Gunmen kill 6 members of same family in Osun village. Some gunmen before daybreak on Sunday killed 6 people in a village near Wasini, a community along Ife-Ibadan Way, Osun State. According to the Punch, the identities of the perpetrators of the crime could not be immediately ascertained, but police operatives, men of Oodua People's Congress and Hunters Group of Nigeria were said to have been deployed in the bush in the area. Osun Police Command spokesperson Yemisi Lola confirmed the incident, saying all the deceased were members of the same family. She also said the State Commissioner of Police, Wale Olokode, had visited the scene of the accident. And so what? You see, it's different thing. It's a different thing for, for these news to be reported. But then when you have Commissioner of Police, when you have the Osun Police Command spokesperson, when these people in the security forces who have high ranks, they come to give us the news. So why are you telling us? I think as citizens, we need to start asking these questions. It's a different thing if it's reported, fine. But then you work in the security force of Nigeria, you're meant to enforce security in the state, and you're coming to tell us the news. So what should we do? Why are you informing us? I think we're not holding these people in their positions to high standards and rankings. As in, with their rank comes high responsibility. So why are you telling the Nigerian public? So what should we do now? Because they're all dead. So you're telling the Nigerian public for them to do what? We need to hold them to the standards for them to actually take action. So they should not come to the Nigerian public and be telling us nonsensical information that would not help anything, especially when they have not even said or shown that there are plans to find these gunmen and prosecute them. These happen on so many cases, and then they start giving news about how they visited the scene. How does that concern us? How is that our business? Your job is to find these people, prosecute them, throw them in jail. That's what you're meant to do. So you coming to tell Nigerians, oh, this is what happened, and then you have the audacity, the nerve, the temerity to say that the Commissioner of Police visited the scene of the incident, and he visited it. So what? So what should we do? We should start jumping up because you've done something heroic. This is your duty. I do not care, but this is your job, and you were put there for a reason, and you are earning your money. So you have no excuse. Therefore, Nigerians have a right to call you to question and be like, why have you not done certain things? And that is what I'm doing. What have you done about this? What have you done? You're literally telling us people have died from the same family, and you're telling us you haven't taken any action. You haven't done anything. You haven't even, said, oh, we have a lead, or we have arrested certain suspects, or we've taken out investigation and, we've tracked the vehicle, or we took, we let's say scanned footprints of the incident and the crime scene. You're not giving us lead. You're not giving us reassurance or giving the people assurance that, you know what, we're on this project, we have leads, we arrested suspects, this is what we are doing. You're not saying that, and you're just telling us the news, and this happens consistently. These people in security forces, men or women, you come here and you're just telling us news, and they do that all the time. You think by reading to us and telling us what we already know would change anything? It doesn't. It is so sad. It's a different thing if you come out and tell them. Again, it's cooperation here. You can't leave the people hanging. If you came out and tell the people that, you know what, we don't have the facilities to actually carry out investigation, the government has not paid us, so there's nothing that we can actually do. Fine. So we know that, okay, fine, we are going to transfer our questioning to another sector of the government of a higher rank, let's say governors, even presidential level as well. But you're not doing that. You're not cooperating with the people. You're not leading them along with this, with everything that's happening. It's not even like I said there was a reassurance. There was no, I know we're already used to the cliche saying of, oh, my condolences go out to the victims or the family. Please. Someone here says, so many families in Plateau State were exterminated and faced extinction for more than a decade without justice. This is a replication and extension of the Cruelty Act in a large scale to other regions if left unchecked as done in the aforementioned states. It is so barbaric and heart-wrenching. Beloved ones vanish like smoke in the air, a failed social contract in Nigeria. That is very true. And I think that time is going. I think Nigeria, we've entered a place of no return. I think we're not handling the severity of issues in the country with the way we should. We're handling issues like as if we're a new country. We're handling issues like as if we have time to fix. Nigeria has deteriorated so bad. We've gotten to a place of no return, and this is a crucial moment. This is a crucial moment where we have to take this time, utilize it, hold these people accountable, because this is the period where if we go past this, we're literally going to be in a war. We are literally going. Like, I'm being dead honest and very serious. That's my personal opinion. This is the time that we use this gap. This is the time gap that we have, like our last chance before we get. Because at the end of the day, like, I don't understand. Is it like we like to endure pain? Like, I don't understand. Is it where is this coming from? We need to analyze these things, because let me give an example. So in the UK, there was this Grenfell accident, and I think a lot of, so it's like there's council housing in the UK, and about like, no, I don't even think up to 20 people died. Not that it means anything, but the way the UK reacted, there were protests, they were bashing the government, and because governments are responsible for building these council houses, they didn't build it to standard, and of course the people got angry. Now the government are now very, very careful that when they're building things, they will actually invest and build housing, council housing to standard. But the thing is, the value for life is just so different. Like in the UK, it's high. A girl recently, a female, basically, she was attacked, and her remains, it's very tragic. Her remains were found, and a policeman was actually a suspect and was arrested. And of course, that led into a conversation of, gender-based violence, sexual assault, all that. But I know it's just one woman that died, but the way the whole UK literally came together and were like, this, not on our watch. This cannot happen. We're always saying we're not civilized, You think the people in the UK that they have sense? They don't. Like, honestly, like, it's not like we're all humans at the end of the day and we all react in certain ways. The reason why the UK, it's very different to Nigeria is because they enforce their laws very strictly. They enforce it very well. You think that the UK people, they're not worse than Nigerians in terms of reacting? Like, their governments know that you can't play with these people. Don't test the people will go out and they will protest, and the police dare not in their wildest dreams even shoot one. Because as much as the government, okay, to a certain extent have control, but if the public move mad, they move mad. And I think that's what we Nigerians need to have. Because it seems like as if endurance, undue and unjustified endurance to our detriment is sort of a lifestyle. Like, we're not holding people accountable that should be held accountable. So again, with these people in security forces just coming out to tell us things, we hear these things every time, and I'm being very, very honest. It's sad, but I would say an average Nigerian, especially an average Nigerian, I would say, is desensitized to news like this. Not that they don't feel bad or anything, but because it's so consistent, they don't even know how to feel. They're numb. So then for Nigerians to then react, something even more tragic has to happen. So it's like we can't get accustomed to abnormalities where the standard just becomes so low, and we enable our own disrespect. It doesn't make sense. It's very strange. It's sad. I think there are deep-rooted issues that we need to talk about in the country, as in like a family emergency, and we need to have conversations like this. Put what you think about this in the comment section below, and do not forget to like and subscribe.